Hello and welcome to Smoking Underground here in the My Father Lounge and Studio. Today we are smoking cigars. Imagine that. I am Devin.
Nice.
That's Gary.
M-O-L.
You are. We are
Emma?
objective.
Oh, you
And we have Mr. John Viviani behind the microphone. He's
Big
waving.
Bad
You can't see
John.
it, but he's there. We are going to be talking about prep for the day. Smoking. Full day of smoking. What does that look like?
Ooh, man,
Prep
I
for
would
that.
say it's about good morning. Good evening, by the way. Glad to see y'all here. Appreciate you taking time out of your day to join us, two geeks, for this, for what we enjoy doing. We just love doing it.
That's right.
Three guys just hanging out, talking about cigars. Thanks for joining us tonight. We really appreciate you taking time out today. Thanks a lot. We're gonna be having a good smoke today, and so on. So anyway,
that was funny. You didn't see that on camera.
No,
He's
I
like,
did not.
"Oh, hey, you guys, make sure you got fluid in your lighters." And he's going lighting his, but you can hear him, and he ran out of fluid.
Yeah, he hit me up right before.
He's got another one.
Right before
I
showtime.
was gonna have a backup.
He said, "Hey, check your lighter." And I said, "You know what? That's good. I'm low. Went out there and did that. Now he's empty."
I still got a quarter tank.
Yeah.
It's just
Yeah.
Let's see the comments.
You're
we got
prepared
one up
though,
there.
John. I'm not. So.
why do you guys? See who's saying hello? Jesse.
What's up,
Jones.
Joe?
Hello, Jonesy. Hey, buddy.
So let's jump right into the cigar that we are smoking.
Indeed.
The Camacho Factory Unleashed.
Oh my heavens! And
This thing,
I have not had this yet.
I had it once.
Did you?
It was delightful.
Okay. All right.
That's why I was like, let's do that one. I love the label.
Right.
Now, I'll say that. I was actually talking to my buddy Garth.
Last name Brooks.
Well, that's what we call him, but no, that's not his
is
last
that
name.
right? Okay.
And he's Camacho is one of his favorite brands.
Is it?
And I was telling him, one of the things I really appreciate about Camacho?
They make good sticks. I know that.
Well, that's a given, but it's
Yeah.
the big ass bands.
Yeah.
I kind of like having that. I like being able to hold on to it.
They have Camacho's always had a nuance about their bands. And you
What's up,
cannot,
Rogers?
if you're sitting in a lounge and somebody's smoking a Camacho, it's there.
Yeah.
It's there. It might as well be a what do you call it? One of the road cones. They're so bright and so and of course they changed their line back. Oh gosh, I want to say probably 10 years ago, something to that effect.
I'm gonna light mine up now, man.
Yeah, go with it. This is the Unleashed. And I'm sad to say that this it looks like a Corojo wrapper. John, you know what we have here?
It's got an open foot on it.
I'm trying to read.
Yeah,
Let's see here.
because I have no idea, but it looks beautiful. Good toothy wrapper. It has a shaggy foot. The shaggy foot is where there's no wrapper. It's only binder and filler.
Now, there's a reason Gary knows what he does. Ecuadorian Corojo wrapper over a Honduran binder and fillers from the Dominican Republic.
Ooh, you mean to tell me that this is a Corojo with the Dominican filler?
Yes.
You're in hog heaven.
Hey, now look what I found Christmas done.
See, I thought this would be a good one when I noticed we didn't have individuals
my.
of just the
Yeah.
Camacho Corojo.
Man, oh,
But
man.
Yeah.
Gosh darn.
Can't go wrong with that.
I tell you, Davidoff, when they do it right. They do it good. They do it solid. And it's a quality over quantity.
Leave the gun, take the Camacho.
My God, yes. I mean to tell you. The Unleashed, I'm looking at the Scorpion on the label. First of all, what do you think about the label, buddy?
I love it. It has a flat off-white
Right.
mixed with kind of a brushed aluminum metallic
Very classy.
in the silver sections on
Very
it.
classy.
And then
classy.
and then it's got a matte black on it.
Right. Yeah.
It is, and it is really classy, but
Yeah.
that's what you come to expect with all Camacho.
Yeah, it's true.
All of them.
Indeed.
They're triple Maduros, all of them. They have like a solid black one with a gloss and a matte. I mean, all their labels are amazing.
Yeah, they are. They are indeed.
Go.
There we go. A spinning.
Ta-da!
Yeah, there it is.
There you go. They are. So those who are watching, We got a picture of it up on the screen there.
Yeah.
And,
I haven't seen it in that kind of box though, but
yeah.
I wouldn't mind buying a whole.
Now, I don't know where. Well, that has to probably be a packaging by a certain retailer or something, because these are normally available in boxes of 100.
Oh, really?
I think it's production of 10,000 cigars.
Okay.
And certain retailers actually got a scorpion that you were supposed to eat as part of
that sort of like?
I'm good. I'm good on that. Thank you, though.
Is that sort of the worm at the bottom of a tequila bottle? With a really good tequila. That's sort of like that.
I know very few worms that have really killed people, but there's 6 or 7 scorpions that may or may not have done that.
Well, if you just want to explore, you need a hobby.
Yeah.
I wouldn't suggest that.
I wish we would have got a scorpion, because I really would have liked to try it. And Harris, if we did and nobody's eaten it yet,
I would just watch. I'm good.
I hear they get a little gritty in your teeth.
Yeah. Well, being 2 tours down in Honduras, I don't scorpions. No, not because
we even got a wow emoji out of that one.
Because every time that you try to go to bed, you're having to look through your bed, under your bed, around the compound, and make sure all the scorpions are gone. So, yeah.
Yeah, I'm good.
Pass.
I'll stick with the scorpion on the label.
Big time. There's one thing I like about the shaggy foot, though, is that it adds complexity to the cigar. So whenever you light it and you're smoking it, you've got a shaggy foot, and it's about about a quarter inch, something like that right there, until you hit the wrapper. And then when you hit the wrapper, it's like it's off to the races. Yeah. Here we go.
Yeah.
So you get a great complexity, a good flavor change type thing that goes on. I like that.
You know what I like about a shaggy foot? There's not a joke coming up. No, literally.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Sometimes you're not paying attention. You're lighting your cigar. You go a little bit overboard. You get a little bit of darkening around it. The shaggy foot gives you that little bit of leeway.
Yeah.
I was exactly going to say the same thing. It's a nice thing about a shaggy foot is you get the cigar lit without scorching the wrapper.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, and it's another good thing too about the company doing this right here is that they're really showing off some good filler. I mean, I can name some names that I don't want a shaggy foot. Yeah, I'd rather not have a shaggy foot.
What's up, Floyd? Good to see you here, man.
Hello.
There's one brand that does have a shaggy foot, and it's about the only cigar I like that they produce, and I don't know why. So we just won't bring it up.
Oh, okay, we won't bring it up. All right.
It has a love it or hate it relationship with people.
So what we're talking about today is just remember one thing. We still have the logo contest going on. So you guys can produce the contest for the Smoking Underground logo. And you can email that to our email address, which I believe is Smoking Underground. Cigars Smoking Underground.
There's the email.
There it is. Yeah. Cigars Smoking Underground @gmail.com. Yeah. Send that in as many formats you possibly can. Please, more than one, meaning PNG, JPEG. And if you have any of the really super technical ones, by all means, send those.
And you can go to smokingunderground.com, design our logo. Yeah. And it has all the rules and how to enter and all of that. We've started to get this contest started to take off at the end of last month, and we said, let's run it a little bit longer because you guys are going to have to look at the logo every week.
So in saying that, have you finished your logo yet?
No, I haven't finished it yet. So you guys are still eligible because I may design the best one.
I'm just saying.
I may send it from an email address that he doesn't know about just so I can get fair consideration.
Hey, Ty. What is up, man? It's good seeing you on this thing. Thank you. I appreciate you tuning in. Thanks. I hope we don't bore you. Ty's a truck driver, and man, he gets it done.
Yeah.
He's sort of like a brother, actually.
Brother from another mother.
Yes, sir. And I hope we don't bore him too much where he drives off the road. So anyway.
So today, with this amazing.
What are you? What you drinking today, buddy?
Today I am drinking Clyde Mays straight bourbon whiskey.
Wait a minute. Hold on just a second. Hold on. Do I see you? Did you have to write on the side of the glass? Did you have to write?
Yeah. I wanted to make sure I did everything right this time because I keep forgetting by the time I come over here.
Which Clyde Mays are you having?
Did you write that on
straight bourbon whiskey?
There's like a white label and a yellow label, and
I think it's the yellow label.
So that's the 85 proof.
Yeah, it's good. Very good.
And John threw him a curveball like good.
Yeah.
Good.
He's just going to have to start bringing the bottle with him.
I'm going to have to be honest with you.
And
memory of a goldfish.
You got 3 fingers as usual too. I see that.
Well, it was actually 4.
4?
Yeah.
Just go put a straw in it, man. Go and get it done.
They just bring the bottle and put a straw in it.
Yeah. Stick it on the floor upside you.
Yeah.
Stew it up, man.
Big swirly straw.
Right,
So talking about prepping your cigars for the day. The general rule of thumb, which I'm not a big fan of that phrase when you hear the history of it. The general rule of thumb is start light and then go dark.
Oh, these are good.
The general rule for like if you got a Saturday and you're like, you know what, I'm going to set out 4 or 5 cigars, whatever, how many you want.
Right.
If I'm going to smoke all day, it's probably going to be 1 in the morning.
Yeah.
It's going to be 1 at lunch. It's probably going to be 1 after that somewhere. 1 and then another 1 after dinner.
Yeah. Right.
And all that kind of jazz.
Right.
So that being said, typically start out with a nice mellow Connecticut
nice.
and then work your way up. Because I'm a Maduro person myself.
Yeah.
So I'm not a Connecticut smoker because I don't appreciate them as much as I'd like.
Let me enlighten you in that. Okay. So I'm not too much either, but here's the thing.
Yeah.
When you're laying your cigars out, if you want to do that, that's fine. In the mornings, your palate is as fresh as it can be.
Fresh as
it's like a virgin, if you will. So it is totally untouched, untainted, everything about it. So when you light that cigar up in the morning, you will taste nuances in that cigar that you will not taste in the evening.
Yeah, and that's exactly the reason.
Wow.
You know what's funny about that is I've never actually done this. I know it sounds bad, and I've always wanted to. But even more context to what I'm about to say, I just smoked a cigar I'd never smoked before.
Right.
At Trustville on Tuesday. That would be my morning cigar because it was amazing and it was lightweight.
Wow.
So I learned early in the morning coffee with a cigar.
Yes, sir.
Is sublime.
Yes,
I'm going to probably try that this Saturday. I'm going to Friday night. I'm going to prepare the coffee to start brewing in the morning. I'm going to get up. And I'm going to get this one particular cigar and I'm going to try that out. Yeah. You want to know what that cigar was?
I'm ready.
Macanudo Inspirado.
Oh, not bad. Good Lord. That's got some smack to it.
Yeah. Man. Chapel over at Trustville.
Yeah.
He goes, I went up to him in the humidor when I first got there at 4:00 and I went, all right, Chappie, what am I smoking today?
Oh.
And he goes, I don't want to steer you wrong because you'll be giving me shit about it for a week.
Yeah, he will.
Yeah. He goes over and he goes, I like this one right here. It's nice, light, good. And for a start of the day, or as for the start of smoking that day,
right.
I was so impressed with the bouquet on it.
Yeah.
Everything about it
was
amazing.
Right.
I had a buddy of mine come in and I got one for him. And he goes, he's a cigarette smoker mostly.
Right.
And I got him into smoking cigars.
Jonesy.
He loved it.
Yeah.
He thought it was amazing. So
I'm going to try the Inspirado White.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was thoroughly impressed with that cigar.
Did you have coffee with it?
No, because I was at work. I didn't bring it.
I got you.
So I'm going to try that soon. And you know what?
Right.
Since I'm working on Friday at Trustville, by the way, staying open late. If you guys want to hang out, feel free. I'm there from 6 till whenever we're done. Ooh. I may bring some coffee with me just to start my day there.
He accepts tithe too.
I do. That's actually a critical element of that late night.
Yeah, right.
But speaking of good times and whatnot, here at 280, we just got something pretty new. Have you seen it yet?
Is it what I think it is?
Yeah. So we just got an arcade machine that's plastered with Vitola cigars and GTO.
I saw that.
And it's got like 100 games on it. I made sure, Gary.
Pretty cool.
Gary saw me when I was doing it. I made sure to switch it to a badass game.
Yeah.
So it wouldn't be set on, something stupid.
Mm-hmm.
And I changed it to X-Men versus Street Fighter.
Nice.
Yeah.
Very good. Very good.
And so we've got one of those machines. I highly recommend it. It's cool.
I'm waiting for you to play it.
I need to.
I hit a whole bunch of buttons on it on Sunday morning. I thought I was doing something. I don't know. I didn't put money in it, but Harris tells me I got to put a quarter in it.
Yeah, you got to put a quarter in it.
Yeah, you got to put it.
But if you're working here, you can.
But I must have been hitting the buttons exactly at the time of the guy kicking and stuff. Yeah.
Hey, there is a certain amount of button mashing in fighting games that will get you to a certain level. And then I'm not a fighting game person.
Yeah. Right.
But I've seen the pros. I got a buddy of mine I watch on stream. Shout out to Remy. He is a big time Tekken player. And I'm telling you, he goes, you can button mash all day, but when you reach a certain level, that person who's learned all the combos and all the stuff, he knows it backwards and forwards and they don't have to think about it. He will destroy you every time.
How about that?
So there's a certain level you reach that your button mashing is not going to do anything for you.
Wow.
I need you to show me how to change the games because
okay,
I'm a Pac-Man, Donkey Kong kind of
So
guy.
I'm waiting. And this is great. Don't get me wrong. The game is cool, but I'm waiting on the golf simulator. I'm waiting on the
now
full
they do
swing golf simulator.
Yeah, they've got the old school 2D golf one that's like you kind of time it just right and press it.
I had a guy coming in on Sunday and he was talking about this new thing and he brought that up and he's waiting for us to get what is it, golden tee or whatever
Golden
that.
tee, yeah. Got the ball on it, man.
Yeah.
I have seen people sprain their wrists on that thing trying to get that thing. So in the Pizza Hut where they used to have back in Birmingham.
You know what? We had one of those
35 years ago.
The whole store could burn down, but the ball on that machine
would stay.
It would stay.
It would stay. That's for sure. So anyway, come by and check that out. It's pretty cool. Yeah, it's in the lounge. Come by, select the game,
So
stick
Gary,
a quarter and go. Yes.
What do you think your first day cigar with a drink like coffee or whatever?
Oh gosh, I mean, I'm easy. And again, I revert back to the Connecticut because I'm not necessarily a Connecticut guy, but that's after we'll just say 12 o'clock. Because I like a really good Connecticut when it comes to and I will go, man, I almost hate saying this, but I'm going to step out there. I mean, I will do a curly head.
Oh, I thought you were going to say Gurkha.
I will do a curly head.
See, that's why I didn't tell you the shaggy cigar I liked.
Yeah. Anyway, so
you don't want any pitted prune in your morning
I don't,
cigar.
I don't want a fried fig. No, I'm good. So yeah. But when it comes to an early morning stick, a great Connecticut Dominican filler. It has to be Dominican filler. I don't know why. I like the sweetness of the Dominican. It's almost like having what do you call it? Like a sweet roll for breakfast.
You know, I have an interesting thought.
Okay.
I wonder, and I bet there's not a correlation, but maybe there might be.
Right.
If you smoked a cigar from the region that coffee is also made and drink the same kind of coffee from that region, would you notice anything? I don't think you would, but I might.
No, I personally cannot. I mean, that's because we've had Honduran coffee, smoking Honduran smokes, and it's and I'm sorry, I just can't. And in the Honduran, the coffee was fresh because it was we were actually in Honduras drinking Honduran coffee. So it was as fresh could be, and smoking, sticks on top of that.
I imagine like a wine sommelier, somebody who knows coffee.
Oh yeah.
This, and then they also know cigars.
Yeah,
so they could do both and go, okay, I noticed this, and it's from the South.
That I could see that, but none of us were sommeliers, that's for sure.
So okay, so we got our number. What do you think your number one would be? Your first of the day, John?
See, I reverse plan because John's different.
Yeah. Well, he's something. John's something.
I want to know. I want to kind of have my goal cigar for the day. What I want to end with, whether it be like a late hour, or a Camacho Triple Maduro, or an Aroa Dark, something like that. And then I'll plan backwards from it because if I'm going to end the day with a really bold cigar, I can start with a little bit bolder.
Right on, brother.
And
preach it.
Yeah, I kind of a lot of mornings I'll start with one of the Perdomo 10th anniversary Maduros, one of those newer cigars, because it's a Maduro, but it's really gentle. Yeah. But
They are smooth, aren't they?
Yeah.
They really are.
And you take a little bit of time and you have your Starbucks in between them or something, and you cleanse your palate.
Yeah.
And then you can go to something a little bit spicier.
Sure.
And then I think that brings me back down, and then I'm ready for that stronger, bolder cigar at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Or if I'm going to finish with something spicy, I want to build my way up to that. So I'm not necessarily the traditional thinking that I'm going to go a light cigar, a medium cigar, a dark cigar. I might go a dark cigar, and a darker cigar. So.
Right.
Hey,
Yeah.
more power to you, man.
I mean, yeah, because if you can do a dark smooth and then work your way up to dark, more of a spice, and then end the day with a bolder stick. Yeah.
The whole point of it is you choose your cigars in an order that the earlier one doesn't burn your tongue or overpower the next cigar.
Yeah.
So you just have to, a little bit of trial and error there.
Yeah. Which brings me to my next point. Deadwoods are going to be back in stock soon.
Deadwood.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
Lordy.
If we weren't on YouTube, we could play like Fat Bottom Girls or
That's
something,
what I'm
because
talking
Fat Bottom Betty's
Betty.
part of the Deadwood line.
Hey,
So.
I'm telling you, dude, we need them in.
Wow.
I have people come in all the time. You got the Fat Bottom Betties? I'm like, nope.
Don't have a clue what happened. I mean, literally one day I went home and there were 12 boxes of Fat Bottom Betties here, and I came back 7 days later, and we've been out for 2 months.
Gone.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I don't know who came in and bought everyone in the world, but they've been probably the hottest commodity in a cigar I've seen in a long time.
Yeah, I mean, I think when the acids come out, it was a big bang then, and because
No pun intended.
what was that?
I said Big Bang. That's
Big Bang.
That's an acid.
Yeah, yes, it is. It is indeed. Oh yeah.
All right. So your second cigar. Your second
Oh.
cigar of the day.
And yours?
You know what's funny is I was thinking about that as we were talking, and I'm going, am I going to go between something that's in the kind of mid natural range?
Right.
Like, oh my gosh, the name of it's eluding me. A Hemingway.
Yeah. Come on.
But you know what I decided, instead of the second one being a Hemingway, it would have to be a Candela.
Really?
Yeah, I would start green because
Like
it's got a nice peppery taste to it.
Like a Camacho Candela that they don't.
Don't do that to me.
I'm just saying.
And I'm telling you guys right now,
Yeah.
I want that cigar back.
Yeah.
You should check with the Camacho rep. Maybe he has a box of those laying around or something.
He may.
Don't get my hopes
I
up.
guess that would be the
Big man.
Davidoff rep. If he happens to be out there listening, maybe if you have a box, talk to Devin.
By the way, Camacho Candela is my absolute favorite cigar.
There it is.
Just under a good Padron.
There it is.
It's and they stopped making it. And I've told this story many times. I remember going into Trustville, seeing a few boxes of them, and I'm like, you know what? I should buy a box of those one day because I really enjoy them. It was my go-to, blah, blah, blah. Come down to it, come in the next week. They are all gone. And Doc, God rest his soul, goes, yeah, they stopped making them. And I went,
Bing.
what? I missed out. I totally missed out.
Doc's up there having a Camacho Candela now, just
He
to
is.
spite
and
you.
he's laughing. He is laughing right now.
Yeah, he's standing behind you, actually. Just thought I'd let you know. Yeah. So anyway, yeah. So Candela. Now, if you had your choice libation, go right ahead with the midday cigar.
What's funny is I wouldn't go hard whiskey. I wouldn't go
Okay.
hard liquors. I'd go a beer.
Right.
I'd do a nice, not a heavy beer either. I'd do a nice kind of like my favorite brewery is Cahava.
Right.
So I would probably do their Italian lager.
Right.
Something like that.
Okay, cool.
Be like, had my coffee in the morning, got some stuff done, went out, and before I was going to go do something else, I'd stop at Cahava, I'd light that sucker up,
Right.
enjoy a beer or two, then go do my stuff.
Right.
And then you're talking lunch and whatnot, and that would lead into the third. But what would be your second of the day?
Okay. My second of that, something sun-grown. Anything sun-grown.
Yeah.
Anything in Perdomo makes a pretty decent sun-grown. Pretty good.
Yeah.
I like them.
Yeah, they do.
I like them. I like them a lot. So it would be like a Sober Mesa, something like that would be nice to. It's got flavor. It's smooth.
Yeah.
It's silky, but it's got a lot of flavor to it. Also, a good beefy Connecticut would be good as well.
What would you classify as a beefy Connecticut?
My father or Camacho.
Yeah.
One of the two.
Okay. Absolutely. Camachos,
got,
all of them have that kind of peppery taste to them.
Maybe
that's just me reading.
They do.
But
yeah.
That's a good one.
I look at there's one thing that I keep as a rule of thumb for those that it may be a novice. I don't know. But when it comes to a cigar, and if you're a connoisseur and you walk in the shop and somebody says either Camacho or either LFD, one of the two, La Flor Dominicana. If you have La Flor Dominicana or Camacho, that's like saying Corvette and Ferrari.
Yeah,
that's their hot rods. That's the first thing that comes to my mind is beefy beef. So you're gonna get some heaviness out of it. Okay. So yeah, I mean a good beefy Connecticut or a sun grown of some type. I like excuse me, I'm sorry, I'm going to say this.
Oh gosh,
but I am a slut for Fuente sun grown. I like their sun grown stuff. I like it. I like it a lot. Yeah, the Mi Carita sun grown is very good.
Yeah,
the Habano series is very, very good.
Yeah,
that would be a great midday cigar.
You know what I miss? I think they just relabeled it, but to me it doesn't taste the same.
Yeah,
is the Christoph Britannia.
Oh, very good, dude. Nice shot, Devin. Very good.
Now they rebranded it and call it the sun grown.
Yeah,
but it doesn't taste the same to me. Mm-mm. It probably is the same, but I loved the name because to me, I just love the name.
Yeah,
but I agree with you.
Yeah.
What would be your second, John?
Well, if I'm going with that kind of bolder, like I said, or whatever, starting with that Perdomo, I would either go two ways. That's probably where I would jump to that kind of, to me, a little bit more spicy, where I'd either go to the, I'm a big Christoph guy too. I would go to the Christoph, why am I forgetting Sumatra?
Sumatra, very good.
Or
Red Label, oh man, those are good.
Or one that I like right now that would be that perfect is, honestly, I smoke it quite often midday, is the Brickhouse Beginnings.
Oh, okay.
That's a really good. It would stand up against that Perdomo, and it's gonna kind of depend where I end the day on what I have, because one of my end of the day cigars would really affect that midday cigar.
Yeah.
Yeah. Another JC Newman, which I'm a fan of, so that's good.
So
good shot. Nice one.
For my third, we'll just do four. But so for my third, I'm probably gonna go somewhere in the Padron line, just because of the smoothness of it. Maybe not a Maduro. Be honest with you, probably not a Maduro.
Right.
It's just gonna be something middle of the road.
Right.
And because I've never had a bad Padron, so it's gonna be one of the $10 ones. It's gonna be something along those lines, and that's gonna be. Let's see. So we got the second, which is like maybe before lunch or after lunch.
Right.
And then you got this one, which is going to be before dinner, and then our last one's going to be after dinner.
Gotcha.
So what is your before dinner cigar?
Before dinner stick, I would. I'm starting to climb the pole there now, so I'll start.
That's what she said.
A little bit. That's what I thought. So it's going to have a little bit more beef to it.
Yeah.
Okay. So we're probably. I want a good smooth. Maduro. I want something that's real smooth, that's easy on the palates. It's just gets me going, and I hate to go sort of up there a little bit. So when you said Padron, I'm gonna have to go with Liga Bravada.
That's a good one though.
Yeah,
it's a very good one.
Yeah,
it's got a lot of. It's got a lot of meat to it.
It does, but it hadn't got a lot of spice.
Yeah.
So and I like that. So the Liga Bravada line, any of the 52 or 9, either one of the two would be good, and preferably in a Toro or a Corona Doble.
Yeah,
either one of the two there, which is either one of those two right there would be very smooth.
Yeah. What about you, John?
Well, I'm thinking now. I'm getting ready for my steak dinner, because if I'm taking a whole day to smoke cigars, I don't want. And I'm having this before dinner. I'm having 2 afternoon smokes, is what I'm thinking.
Right.
I don't want
early afternoon, late afternoon.
I don't want it to be digging into and affecting my palate for dinner.
Right on, brother.
So I'm going to possibly go a little bit lighter,
Right.
maybe keep a little bit of spice. And what's appealing to me right now is to jump to one of my Lanceros, whether it be the diesel Lancero or the painkiller Lancero.
Oh,
Still a little bit of bold, still going to hold up against that earlier cigar.
99 problem?
But it's going to it's not going to be an overwhelming smoke, and you're not going to, with the nature of a Lancero, it's not going to be just overpowered.
Right.
Right.
So
okay.
that's probably, if I'm planning out this 4 cigar day, and normally I don't do a 4 cigar day, but if I'm doing a 4 cigar day and thinking it through.
Yeah. That's
very good.
Right.
Very good.
Right.
Very
and speaking of cigars, by the way, there is an excellent event coming up. Excellent.
Really?
Ducks Unlimited.
Oh.
And I'm telling you.
Okay.
Telling you.
All right.
What's the dates on that? It's a Monday, I believe. It's like October 6th, I think.
Oh, it's here somewhere. Monday, October 4th.
October 4th.
Don't go on the 6th. They won't be there on Wednesday.
And it's at 6 o'clock?
5:30 p.m. to 8.
5:30. You can buy $50 tickets.
Good people.
Pre-order, basically. And at the door, it's $60. And it's going to come with 1, maybe 2 cigars, 2 beers, and it's a bunch of auctions and stuff like that.
Ducks Unlimited membership. Yeah. You don't have to worry about parking, free valet parking.
Where's it at?
2 beers, cigars, and dinners included. I don't know if it's a buffet, or I doubt if it's a sit down, but I'm sure you're going to get some.
And that's at Good People, right?
Good People Brewery.
Good People Breweries.
And somewhere here, I probably have a tagline for that.
So I highly recommend that event. I've never been, so I'm seriously thinking of going.
Dude, if you don't go, you will regret it.
And as I'm telling, I got to go now. I mean, I don't have a lot of money to spend on raffles.
It's fantastic, though, man. You will love it.
There's raffles in there. I'm sorry, auctions, but get a raffle. And
they've got everything from beach houses in the sense of vacation, not raffle off beach houses. So let me I need to preface that. But yeah, as far as vacations go, guns, they've got shotguns that they're going to be raffling off, pistols. All of this stuff. They're doing silent auctions that just are dirt cheap. Dude, they are dirt cheap. Yeah. And I know one guy that walked away from there with 3 shotguns.
You're kidding me? That should be criminal. I mean, did he bid on them, or is that with raffle?
That was raffle.
Oh, see that?
That was raffle. Yeah.
Spread the love out, man. You get to go home with 1.
Yep.
But that's the nature of raffles.
Yeah. So
again, go to smokingunderground.com.
Yes, sir.
/ducks.
Yeah. And, get there early too. Get you a seat because it's going to get crowded.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm actually probably going to skip the gym that day just so I can get there early.
Do that because I don't think there's going to be too much SD there. I just don't think so. So if you want to wear your mask, it's fine, whatever. But, you got to go. Man, you got to go. Yep. That's going to be good. And the food ain't going to play either. The food's probably going to be good.
Ducks Unlimited wouldn't skip.
Yeah, no.
I wonder if they'll have duck.
Doubt it. But
we just determined it's turducken that they're serving.
Turducken.
It ain't going to be hamburgers and hot dogs. They got news for you.
If you like what you see right here, please smash that like button right now.
Indeed.
1, 2, 3, hit it.
Please.
I want to see that like button hit. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe.
Indeed.
We love doing this. We love talking nonsense, cigars, and drinking, and all that jazz.
All that stuff right there. And
I want to see some likes pop up on the screen. That'd be great.
Please stop by any of the Cigars and More or Vitola locations. Tuscaloosa and, of course, Mountain Brook Vitola's. Cigars and More over in Patton Creek.
Yep.
Trustful, that would be Devin.
That's right. Tuesdays and now Fridays.
Awesome. And of course, you got the Monster 280. Come see Rocky.
That's right.
And of course, come see me over at Mountain Brook over in Vitola. Yeah. So we
still have one more cigar to do.
Well, now we've had dinner at Ducks Unlimited. What are we enjoying afterwards?
That's right. What are we enjoying? Because mine is going to be the deepest, darkest Maduro I can think to get my hands on at the time. So Maduro is, broadly speaking, that's what I'm going. That's what I'm hitting after that. That's going to be libation, hard whiskey, libation.
Good.
I'm getting the meat sweats from the steak I just ate.
Right on.
And the first one, no joke, not just because we're smoking Camacho, but it popped into my head because it's amazing. I've actually got it from my buddy Garth and Josh, Dr. D, who you've seen on here before. I introduced them to the Camacho Triple Maduro.
Nice. Very good.
And they loved it, and I love that. It's got that typical Camacho flavoring, the peppery, but it's dark.
Man.
Either that or a Padron Maduro.
What a smoke. 3 different type Maduros on the wrapper, binder, and filler. 3 different type Maduros. And the Maduro is not made to be a filler, but the way Camacho did it, it's outstanding. It really is. And if you like beefy flavor, and I say that word again. Anyway, but if you like good, full flavored cigars, the Camacho Triple Maduro, man, you got to do that. Or the Dark Rojo. The Dark Rojo is very good as well.
And the rumor on that Triple Maduro is after Davidoff bought Camacho, the Triple Maduro is the only cigar they didn't tweak.
Man, I'm glad.
Well, that's good to know.
That's how good that cigar was that Davidoff didn't even think it needed some tweaking. Everything else, a little bit. But
my buddies, we'd probably all retire back to a brewery, probably Cahavas, because they have the best seating outside,
or maybe good people, because you just had Ducks Limited dinner,
obviously, and they're going to be definitely allowing smoking there. I'm sure you're going to see a lot of upturned noses from people who don't like smoke because, well, sorry.
I doubt if there's very many of those people there that evening because this event's big enough they're going to rule the place.
But yeah, we're sitting around the table, all 3 of us, Triple Maduros right there, either a beer from good people or whiskey of some kind, and we'll be good to go. What you, Gary?
Yeah. So what we're looking at, I would probably go. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna throw it out there. I'd go a late night.
Oh,
little Winston Churchill.
Okay.
And because that right there would be like dessert. It's got that nice cocoa-y, chocolatey type flavor to it.
You're making me think of that the Opus X we had that one.
Man. And I would just tear that one up. A good Churchill. I mean, a Churchill size, man, that would be great. But the Late Hour by Winston Churchill would be fantastic by Davidoff.
Okay.
Outstanding.
You drinking anything with it?
A nice little fava latte.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. We're going late night.
Yeah.
Coffee.
So and that would be that would just put that would be cap. Man,
okay.
That would be great. A little mocha latte going on there. Man, that would be outstanding.
Sugar high for the sugar sleep.
Man, that would be good. Golly, now you got me wanting one.
All right, John. Last one.
And I've saved all day. And this has got to be a wonderful cigar.
Yeah.
It's got to have some flavor and be dessertish. So it's got to be a Tatiana Groovy Blue.
Very good.
You shut your mouth.
Very good.
Now, I think I'm going to wind up the day a little bit like Devin, possibly. The Triple Maduro is a great cigar. I've loved it for a decade or more.
Yeah.
But I'm thinking possibly Gary's on a good track with the Winston Churchill Late Hour and kind of goes with the dinner. But that's the time that I have the excuse to have the Pissed Off Christoph.
Mm-hmm.
And like I said earlier, if I'm going to have the Pissed Off Christoph, I'm not going to have that Camacho or that Christoph Sumatra in midday. So you're planning and thinking ahead.
Right.
And if I'm going to have that Sumatra, I might have to go to maybe an Oliva Melanio Maduro or something, just a little bit more mellow to wind the evening down.
So you know what I see, Gary? I see John's bag of cigars. He's sitting at his house.
Yeah.
He's laying them out. Like you and I would go 1, 2, 3, 4, and a fifth one just if we want to do an extra one during the day. Mm-hmm. For John, he's going to have a whole bag. It's going to have like 8 to 12 cigars in there. Right. And he's going to line them up and be like, I'm going to suck from these 3 for the first one or these 3 for the. He's just going to keep going through. He's going to have
a whole satchel going on there.
Right.
It's going to be the 3rd time it's mentioned in the show. But is it Ken from Gurkha? Sorry.
Yeah.
Ken from Gurkha years ago.
That's Ken.
Gave me a 25-stick Gurkha.
You still got it?
Case. And it's great. Yeah, I still got it. The Gurkha badge came off of it. And if you saw it, it's exactly what Devin said. I've got a wide variety. Everything in there is a premium stick. If you steal it, it's better than stealing a gun case. It's got some money and cigars in it. And I carry it with me quite often. And it's got some rare stuff in it. And it's exactly, if I wanted to do a day, that box has, a really good variety of stuff.
The GS box, the good stuff.
Yeah.
The good stuff.
Well, let us know in the comments, either live or post when you're watching it later. Let us know what your 4 cigars.
Gosh, yeah.
If you're going to do 5, just let us know. Give us some details.
If you're smoking one now, Dwayne, if you're smoking one now, go ahead and let us know what it is.
What are you smoking, Blood?
Because I know Rogers is smoking one right now.
I know Blood's probably smoking one too.
Yeah. So.
But this has been great, y'all. This is a great topic.
I'll take the Unleashed and I'll run with it.
I told you it was good, didn't I?
I like this. I like this a lot.
Yeah.
I like this a whole lot.
I remember when I saw that thing. That box was humongous, and I went, "What the hell is this?"
Yeah.
And you're like, "All right."
Yeah. All right.
Ever since Gary sold me my first triple Maduro, I've always had to try just about everything that comes in Camacho.
Yeah.
There have been some, as John's very honest, some real disappointments.
Yeah.
But this one came in and I've been impressed with it. I've smoked a few of these and I probably should grab a handful of them because I don't know when these boxes are gone if we're going to get more. Again, 10,000 cigars, boxes of 100. There's only 1,000 boxes of it.
Yeah. So there you go. Quick question before we end the show. Are we still doing the La Promesa discount or is that done?
Nope. The My Father discount's done. Harris was supposed to let me know a special. So Harris, when you re-listen to this, we don't know what the special is yet.
That's right. So you got to send a text blast out, an extra one with a link to the show and the special.
So, but he was working with a couple of manufacturers. We're going to have a heck of a deal. I know. I just don't know which manufacturer we're tying it to. But since you did bring it up, we haven't mentioned and thanked My Father for the studio.
I did in the beginning.
Oh, we did. Okay. I wasn't paying attention.
But we are here in the My Father Lounge and studio. Thank you, Mr. Gary.
I would also like to mention one more thing that I think is very important. We had one of our guys actually come down and he got sick at the Patton Creek location, Carson, and glad to have you back. Glad to have you back, man. He was in the hospital for a little while. Just wasn't sure exactly what was going on. He was, I'm sure he was a bit nerved himself, even though he's he could probably lift half this building over here. But just glad to have you back, man. Yeah. And those of you who are viewing this at any of the cigar locations, hello. Thank you.
Thank you for being here.
Good to see y'all. Well, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
So
thank you, John, for everything you do back there.
Indeed.
We'll have him on camera at some point. And you can see that. You can see whatever he is.
He's the only one that's got a face for TV.
I wouldn't go that far, but
I've got a face.
He's got a face.
Yeah.
All right, y'all. Thank you so much. Remember, hit that like button, share, subscribe.
Indeed.
Send it out to everybody.
And share.
Send it to random people. You get a random message or email from somebody.
Right.
Like you're like, I don't want to buy your marketing stuff. Send them a link to the show.
Yeah.
Tell them this is what we do for marketing. You should watch this. Just send it to them. Just
mention it to the guy selling you your new car warranty.
Yeah, the new car warranty guy. Just tell him.
If you said that to everybody you got a call, we'd have thousands of listeners.
Right on. Right. Yeah, and those of you who get the spam text, just send them our link.
That's right.
Let's go ahead and send them our link.
That's right.
Yeah.
Our link, not our email.
Right. Not our email. Yeah, for gosh sakes.
So other than that,
this is
wonderful. And remember, Gary.
Yes.
Smoking is human. Just the smoke is human.
Right.
You know that, right?
Right on. Yeah.
Everybody, pretty much every human on existence has smoked at some point.
Well,
it's a thing for humans to do that. But
could be
to smoke a cigar. Now that's divine.
Indeed, it is. Thanks, guys. Appreciate y'all joining us. Thank you.
Later, Gators.
Later. It's good stick. Good stick.
I love how they're seeing us.